So the homie Uncle Shay Shay done got himself in some hot water. We got some chick went and got her feet done. They said her feet stank in another language. And the homie Chopper say that Rick Ross, Rose that is, not the real Rick Ross, happened to serve him before he was famous and all that. So yeah, tap in, man. We got a few things rolling. Let's get it going. What's happening, people? It's the homies, Mr. 400, coming at you straight off the Ave, and this is Mystery X. One time salute to all the subscribers, wherever you at, all around the world, new and old. And if you made it to this video, go ahead, give us a like, subscribe, baby. New content coming at you. Hey, I would say every day, but a nigga been slacking. I ain't gonna hold you. But check it. You already know what it is. Shout out to subscribers. Straight off the ad fam. Let's get to it now. Right into it, bro. Shay Shay, a lot of controversy around Shay Shay. Apparently, he done been, caught up with a young lady. He out here chasing the young ones. And look, man, it's 2025. You better tell your uncles to stop messing with these young bros, man. They out here doing the most. Look, pillow talking, recording conversations. Getting the homie caught up. He talk about choking people. Tap in. Let's see what's going on with it. Let's get it going.
Well, you're coming to LA tomorrow?
Yes.
Well, I don't know why you want to go out.
Don't worry about it, Gabby.
Now, just based off this young lady's voice, she sounds like real, she sounds simple. I ain't gonna hold you. Definitely not mature enough to be around a person like Shay Shay to be Shay really, you know what? I hate to say it, but this gotta be a lesson, bro. Stop messing with these young shorties. Leave them alone. You should know better. Shay from the South. He an old black man. You know where I'm going with this. He should know better. It's certain ones, and this particular type that he went for is not the one, Shay.
Well, okay.
Okay, what?
Well, I'm not really interested in getting choked, so I guess we're going.
Yeah. I might choke you in public. Big black guy chokes small white woman.
Hey,
it's not a good look, Shannon.
Not at all,
It's
Shay.
not a good look that you do what you did to me.
Okay, well...
Well, what? Well, what, Gabby?
Well, you're coming to LA tomorrow?
Yes.
Man.
Well, I don't know why you want to go out.
She sound like she was setting the homie up. This particular young lady sounds like, and then for Shay to say what he said, saying black man chokes white woman. He kind of he I hate to say it, but the words you say, he definitely brung that on himself to mess with this lady in the first place, and then to say exactly what it's crazy, bro. It's crazy. We just going prayers to Shay Shay, bro. Get your ish right. Hopefully he got good lawyers because he's going to need them. You know what I'm saying? Look, bro, you build your empire. You got the thing going on with Ocho. You on platforms with Stephen A. You feel me? Everything was on the up and up for the homie Shay Shay, but these unks, man, they you know what I'm saying? They don't like to mess with chicks they age. I don't know what it is. You feel me? But unfortunately, this is what happens. So yeah, man, we're gonna go to the next story, the next topic here, man. This young lady happened to step out and she went to get her feet done. I know y'all ladies like to get y'all feet done. And it's normally a Asian or someone, foreign that's doing these particular pedicures, manicures, this, that, and the third, So this young lady happened to understand exactly what these people were saying as they were doing her feet. And we finna see her reaction when she heard, look, just tap in, man. Tap in. Let's get right to it.
Kurwa? Yeah, I speak Polish. Why are you being so rude?
I didn't mean to. It's
You didn't mean to. No, you had every intention of being rude.
No, it just might be from.
That's why you decided to say it in Polish, thinking that I couldn't understand you.
No, it's not like that. I don't know.
No, it was exactly like that.
Generally, before someone just like smells pretty strong.
Right, well, that's rude.
I'm sorry. I'm really sorry.
You didn't feel like you could just say it in English if that's how you feel.
I didn't want to offend you.
You didn't want to offend me.
Yeah.
So you just thought you'd talk about me whilst I'm sat right here. I'm not paying for this service.
No, we're almost done.
I'm not paying for. You think you can talk about me and then expect me to pay for it? No, that's not how it runs.
I'm so sorry.
You're not sorry.
She said them Johns reek. Them Johns must have been, look, them dogs had to be funky. You feel me? All I can say is I would hope you would wash your toes before you get to putting them in somebody's face first and foremost. Now I can say that a lot of times when it comes to people who try and be like prejudiced and whatnot, they see the sisters come in, they want to make fun of them and talk crazy because they don't think that they can understand, which is what this was in this case. I'm assuming it was Polish people, white, right? So like a white person, a Polish person, excuse me, was doing this young lady feet and happened to say them Jones was reeking. And yeah, I mean, on one end, yes, be offended. You know what I'm saying? But on the other end, take accountability for the fact that your feet stink. You feel what I'm saying? If your feet stink, man. You feel me? You definitely shouldn't be sticking your toesy woesies all up in somebody's face and them hoes stink. You feel what I'm saying? Like, what do you expect? You feel me? So, hey, ladies, sound off in the comments how you feel about that situation. Is who's in the wrong? Is it the chick who was saying what she was saying? Is she in the wrong, or is the lady with the stanky feet allegedly, is she wrong for putting her stanky feet up in somebody's face? You feel what I'm saying? Like, how would you feel if you were a nail tech and you was down there working with the toe? And then that's a look. Salute to y'all for round of applause for nail techs real quick. Cause that's a funky job. Like, you are doing a godly service to some of these people's foots. You feel what I'm saying? You scraping off the damn dead skin off their ankles and they damn heels, and looking at bunions and shit and toes smell like funyuns, and just, you feel me, got you in there crying like you chopping onions. Ooh, bars. But yeah, man, that's funny. I ain't gonna hold you. That was just a funny video right there. I had to tap in on that right there because that was just super duper hilarious, bro. That she would feel as though, the lady was in the wrong for talking about her foots. I mean, yes, she is, but at the same time, you wrong for putting your stink ass feet in that woman's face. Self accountability, people. Self accountability. Moving on, man. The homie Chopper says, Rick Ross Rose was his herb man allegedly. So yeah, man, let's get right in this topic. Shout out Art of Dialogue. If you made it to this point in the video, go ahead and give us a like and subscribe, man. Keep rocking with us, Mr. Reacts. Let's get it going.
But speaking of houses, right? I heard that 2 Chainz, he used to let you stay at his house, right?
Oh yeah, all right. So shout out to 2 Chainz, you heard me, is because I always had a rapport with him, and he wasn't 2 Chainz at this time. He was Titty Boy. So Titty Boy, who is 2 Chainz now, he took a liking to me. This before he ended up rocking with Wayne and doing everything with everybody else. But he always had like a liking to me. So every time I seen him, it was always love. And this was the first season of Making a Band. And he was just always cool, bruh. Him and LaFate, LaFate was a great friend of mine. The whole DTP, they always took a liking to me. And I could have honestly signed with Shaka Zulu and Ludacris with DTP. But Titty Boy was like the coolest guy to me. And at times I'd be in the A and I really ain't have money like that, to be honest with you. I just didn't make it a band. And I really didn't have money like that. I was just happy that people are recognizing me. So I'm kind of going everywhere, getting the drill of kind of being known. And sometimes I ain't have money and I come out here with nothing. And he'll practically let me stay at his house. Not even that. He treated me like a little brother. He ain't let me just stay at his house. He used to give me gear, Jordans and clothes, and be like, nigga, go shine, go make it, nigga. You heard me?
Salute the 2 Chainz for that. That's a real one. Round of applause. Yeah, let's go.
So shout out to Titty Boy, aka 2 Chainz, for always showing me love and hospitality in Atlanta, Georgia. And then, I started making things happen for myself on Making a Band, you dig, second season, third season, and all that there. And then I see him, and now I'm doing my thing because I'm getting a couple of dollars. But the love has always been the same with 2 Chainz, always. So shout out to 2 Chainz, Lil Fate, Ludacris, Shaka Zulu, and I'm proud of 2 Chainz from, branching out and doing his thing. But definitely used to stay at his crib. And shout out to his whole family too, because they're the coolest people in the world. 100%. 100% A-Town. 100%. Shout out to 2 Chainz. Yeah. Facts.
You was cool with Pac-Man Jones too, right?
Shout out to Adam. Shout out to Pac-Man Jones, you heard me? Now, man, Pac-Man, we had a different story in life. Me and Pac-Man, we met totally different. Like we click-clack automatically. Pac-Man was already like, you heard me, popping with the Titans, and I go to Pac-Man house and really rock with him. Like we rock. And I just talked to Pac-Man like a couple days ago too, FaceTime. That's a good friend of mine to this day. Now, Pac-Man remind me of me. Pac-Man was just a street dude that played football. That's just facts. But one time we had Pac-Man's party, but before we even got to the party, we was minding our business. We was having fun, and next thing you know, a car hit us. They didn't hit Pac-Man. Pac-Man was in front of us. And I think Pac-Man had the Lambo, but we was trailing Pac-Man in the back, and a car hit us. Bow! We flipped and turned probably about a good 4 times, right? And I injured my arm, and I'm such a soldier. And Pac-Man looking at me like, that ain't even though it really hurted and I was injured. The rest of the people that was in the truck with us, they got on the ambulance and all this here, and they went to the hospital. I'm the only person that was in that truck that was injured and everything and still went to his party like a fucking idiot when I should have went and got in the ambulance like the rest of the people and got some fucking money from it. But that's just the type of person he is. Pac-Man is just a good dude, a real dude, and he's highly misunderstood. But he just he don't give a and to this day, I'm happy that that Pac-Man is going a positive route because he had this just kind of like me. We had our woes and our troubles within our career that had nothing to do with our career because we stand firm outside. And I don't know, to this day he's still my friend, but Pac-Man is the type of person who I have a certain limit of kicking it with him, and I'm gonna get the fuck away from Pac-Man because Pac-Man, he's just a fucking fool. And so I'm happy that this nigga is doing his thing now and he a family man because the Pac-Man I knew, boy, the Pac-Man I knew, he was a fucking fool, especially in the era we was in here in the A. So shout out to Pac.
Everybody got a friend like that or a homie like that who's a wild boy. You can kick it with them, but once they get to a certain point, you know what I'm saying? Like, hey, I'm finna slide out, shorty, you know what I'm saying? Is expecting me to come through. I'm finna lay that whoop-de bop, wop-de boop. You feel what I'm saying? So yeah, I can relate to the homie when it comes to that story about the homie Pac-Man. Salute to the homie Pac-Man too.
Pac-Man. That's I don't know how you know that, but that's, you heard me. That's facts, man. Pac-Man is cool to this day. But yeah, I fucked my whole body up and still partied, and I should have went in the ambulance and got some fucking money, but I didn't. You know, I was young and dumb. And yeah, shout out to Pac-Man though.
Yeah, and I heard you used to buy weed from Rick Ross.
Yeah, I mean, this before Ross was popping, before he came out with what's that song called? Whip It Real Hard. Whip It, what's Hustling. Uh I'm still trying to get money in the streets at this time, and a lot of people sleep on Rick Ross. You heard me? But Rick Ross was really in the streets. You dig? And when I encountered Rick Ross, he was selling pounds of weed. So I used to get pounds of weed off Ross. And that was my first encounter with Ross. So a lot of people like make it seem like he's this correctional officer and all this and that, but everyone has they upbringing of how they done it. You dig? And I don't judge Rick Ross. And shout out to 50, and I got nothing to do with they thing, but you know, my encounter with Ross is, you know, when he rap about what he say, you know, a lot of people are like, oh, he's a police, he a correctional officer. But my encounter with him, he was a street nigga, because I definitely was buying weed from him in Miami. 100%. Rest in peace and nut, peanut. Facts. So shout out to Ross, because my encounter with him, he was a street nigga for sure. That did what he had to do. And next thing you know, I went from buying weed from him. I'm watching TV and I'm watching every day I'm hustling. I'm like, wow. Funny how life is, you know? Facts.
Salute the chopper. Salute the art of dialogue. You feel me? Go subscribe. Look, everybody do like to talk about Rick Ross like Rick Ross wasn't out there in them streets. Now we all, if you've ever been in the streets and you had to move what you had to move, or had to survive or at any point in time, you would know, or at least I can't say for everybody, but most people would know that yes, you're going to have a normal job. You might work at such and such. Yeah, he might have been a correctional officer, but who the hell knows what he was doing on the outside? You feel me? Maybe he was helping the dudes on the inside. We know the streets is just like, I mean, they say, I don't know, never been, never trying to go. You feel me? Knock on wood. But look, they say the streets is kind of just like it is in the fucking walls. You feel me? So who knows? He might have been the one coming through with the contraband. You feel me? He might have been a dirty CO. Giving him the benefit of a doubt. But look, we all have a tendency of sleeping on the homie Ross as a result of what 50 put out there about him. You know what I'm saying? You feel what I'm saying? So look, salute the Ross, Rose, whatever you want to call him, for his come up, because that's definitely dope. You feel me? And yeah, man, as a ex street dude myself, I can salute that, because Lord knows everybody got a past, everybody got some history, and we all come from where we come from. You feel me? And yeah, salute to that. But look, man, if you made it to this point in the video, go ahead, give us a like and subscribe. This has been Smithster Reacts. All I gotta say is, Shay Shay, need to lawyer up. Ladies, make sure you wash your feet before you go get them Jones done, so you don't end up like Shorty. And salute the chopper, man. Hey, stop sleeping on Rick Ross. You feel me? Salute the 2 Chainz. And yeah, I'm out, y'all. Peace and love wherever you at, all around the world. Owie.